Every Star Trek character killed by Ron Moore, writer and producer Ronald D. Moore, racked up an incredible body count, killing off several big-name Star Trek characters during his tenure on TNG and DS9. Given the high stakes of a life in Starfleet, death is a constant companion to every serving officer. It's not just the ill-fated Star Trek redshirts either, as many regular and recurring characters have also fallen in action. Many regular and recurring characters have given their lives, from the sacrifice of Captain Spock, Leonard Nimoy, in Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, all the way to the death of Lieutenant Hemmer, Bruce Horak, in Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Ronald D. Moore has been the writer and orchestrator of many of these dramatic deaths between joining Star Trek The Next Generation in 1989 and leaving Star Trek Voyager in 1999. Tellingly, Moore's last story idea for Star Trek was Voyager, Season 6, Episode 3, Barge of the Dead, which killed off Myrtle Torres, mother of Lt. B'Elanna Torres. Moore's frustrations with Voyager inspired Battlestar Galactica and forced him to leave the franchise he'd been an integral part of for 10 years. As well as leaving behind some of Star Trek's best episodes, Ronald D. Moore also left a trail of bodies in his wake. Honorable mention: Captain Lisa Cusack, Deborah Wilson. Captain Lisa Cusack, Deborah Wilson, was not a big-name Star Trek character, but she had a profound effect on the crew of the USS Defiant in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. In DS9, Season 6, Episode 25, The Sound of Her Voice, the crew respond to a distress signal from the captain of the crashed USS Olympia. As the Defiant makes its way to the source of the signal, Chief Miles O'Brien, Cole Meany, is able to respond to Cusack, and they bond over their similar family backgrounds. Cusack also chats with Captain Benjamin Sisko, Avery Brooks, and Dr. Julian B. Scheer, Alexander Siddig, becoming a friend and confidant. Devastatingly, Sisko, Bashir, and O'Brien eventually locate Cusack's body on an L-class planet in the Ruthenian sector. The USS Olympia's captain had been dead for 3 years, and the environmental distortions caused by Metrian radiation enabled her to converse with the Defiant crew in the future. The Sound of Her Voice is a powerful example of how Ronald D. Moore can make the audience care deeply about a character so that their death hits so much harder.